Hello and welcome to CVTV News, brought to you by Germanna Community College. I'm David Kerr.
And I'm Deedra Haven. Well, pilots have an old saying, David, and you may know this: any landing you can walk away from is good. It's a good landing. If that's a criterion, then 3 people who made an emergency landing on Route 3 in Culpeper made a good landing.
That's not a runway, you know.
It is not a runway. The pilot who made an emergency landing on the highway struck a utility pole and then struck a fence. But in spite of this, the pilot was in good shape and his 2 juvenile passengers were okay as well. The plane's engine apparently failed after it took off from the Warrenton-Fauquier Airport. The Federal Aviation Administration responded to the scene and the crash is under investigation. But the good news still remains that everyone got to go home.
Oh, I like that. That's a good story. It's
Yes.
good news to start off with. It's a story that we've been following here on CVTV. Spotsylvania may or may not become the host for a large-scale renewable energy project. That all depends on whether the Spotsylvania County Board of Supervisors gives the okay or not okay to Sustainable Power Incorporated. They've made an application for a solar energy plant in the county. In an effort to explain the workings of the facility and to garner more support for their proposal throughout the county, S-Power, the parent company, is holding a series of meetings in every one of Spotsylvania's magisterial districts. Just as a point of information, this particular project is in the Livingston district. The S-Power proposal will create a large-scale solar plant. It will involve nearly 1.6 million, I said million, solar panels on a 5,000-acre site. Now, just as a point of fact, about 3,800 of those 5,000 acres will be used. During the past couple of weeks, S-Power has been working to address issues raised by the Planning Commission and their staff, as well as citizens' concerns that address drainage, the types of metals that will be used in the project. Cadmium was one metal that was of great concern to a number of citizens, and the S-Power people have said they will not be using it. And the Board of Supervisors is planning to hold a hearing shortly on the proposal where they may or may not make a decision, but certainly it is coming to the decision point. We'll keep an eye on that story.
Well, the closure on Brook Road near Stagecoach Road is being extended to July to shorten the overall duration of the project. Brook Road was closed to through traffic on September 17, 2018, with an expected date of reopening in January 2019. Record-setting rainfalls impacted the progress of construction and led to the reevaluation of the project schedule. The extended closure was identified as an efficiency to recoup the lost weather days, maintain construction costs, and reduce the likelihood of future closures. I know this is a sacrifice for regular users of Brook Road, said Stafford Board of Supervisor member Tom Cohen, George Washington District, but anyone who has ever seen this road knows it is a dangerous stretch of curbs. We are working hard to correct this road and save lives. The original plans called for enacting several closures that would accommodate different phases of the project. The extended closure may allow the project to finish ahead of time, limiting inconvenience to drivers and maintaining construction costs.
I drove along there and I see places I don't know how to go around them. That's the only problem.
Absolutely. Enhancements to Brook Road include horizontal and vertical realignment, lane and shoulder widening, and sight distance improvements. The road closure is necessary to extend box culverts located beneath the road and install vinyl sheet piling between the culverts. The project calls for modifications to road grades and curvature to enhance safety. All residents living within the construction area will continue to be able to reach their property throughout the project, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
More information may be found about the Brook Road Safety Improvement Project on Stafford's website at staffordcountyva.gov/transportation. We'll be right back.